Hey guys, welcome back to Scanning the Mind. Today we are doing something a bit different. We're doing a personality test.
Yeah, you can get to know us a little bit better and we can find out the dark secrets about our personalities, what makes us tick.
So we're using the 16 personalities test. We'll put in the link down below. Let's crack on. Your travel plans are more likely to look like Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed itinerary.
No. I think you're too planned.
No. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it has taken place. 100%.
I don't think there's anyone who doesn't do this.
100%. Do you just think if I'd said that?
Yeah.
You would have been absolutely just destroyed in that argument.
It'll be arguments you've had like months ago and you think, oh, if I just said that, that one line.
I'm so petty. Not that I have many arguments, but when I do, I'm petty about them. If you temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it is your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think that's 100% for you.
100%, that is a strong agree. Gotta have plans, mate. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail.
Words of wisdom.
Deep. You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone you met. Depends who it is. I think most of the time I don't really care, but then if it's somebody, you meet people who you either think of are role models or you look up to or whatever it is, you obviously want them to like you.
Yeah.
Like if I meet a consultant in my specialty and I like them and I think, oh, you're the type of consultant I want to be, obviously I want them to like me.
Yeah.
I think I rarely care. You're very affectionate with the people you care about.
Varun's the most affectionate person I've ever met in my life.
I'm known as a robot in my friendship group. So even though I do like people, I don't show it very well.
And it says very affectionate. You're definitely not very
I'm not giving you a kiss like some French person, like kiss on each cheek when I meet you, mate. I'm not doing that. You are still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. Not really. Obviously I have made mistakes, but I've been lucky in that I haven't made any massive mistakes. Like I've not ever taken heroin. That'd be a mistake.
That would be a mistake.
So I'd say I'm not really bothered about the mistakes I made a long time ago. I think so long as you reflect on them and learn from them, that's the main thing, to be honest with you. At parties and similar events, you can be found further away from the action.
No, you're right in there.
I'm not in there, but I'm definitely not far out. Because either you know people and you're in the middle, or you don't know people, and I think you said this. If you don't know anyone there and you're right outside, you're just that creep stood by the wall. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalogue. Depends what type of mood I'm in. Because of like Netflix and Amazon Prime and everything, you have so much out there that it's difficult to pick one movie that you want to then watch because there's so much to pick from. It's fun, mate. If you're not sure, just watch Mean Girls.
Doesn't even go here.
Yeah, mate. So Transformers, Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan, seen that a few times.
That's a very different movie.
Seen that a few times. I'm trying to think what else I watch on the regular. Oh, Inglourious Bastards.
You've got quite a wide variety of movies.
I'm a complex guy, mate. So I'm gonna go in the middle because it just depends what type of mood I'm in. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I think
You're
a lot
quite
of
level-headed.
Yeah, I think a lot of doctors are like that, aren't they?
Most specialties you're under a lot of pressure at some point.
Yeah.
And so you have to be able to deal with that pressure. Obviously there are some specialties where it's way more and some specialties where you're not under intense pressure.
So yeah, I'd say I can stay calm under a lot of pressure, agree with that. You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere than to more quiet and intimate ones. I'm in the middle for this. One of my favourite things to do, though, is when you go on holiday, especially to like busy European cities, is just go to a coffee place in the middle of the square, get a coffee and just watch all the weirdos.
Yeah.
It's not that they're weird, obviously, but they're just different. It's funny seeing the Americans interact with Europeans.
Yeah.
I'd go in the middle for that one. I'm not. It depends what kind of mood I'm in.
Fair enough.
You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. I think now I'm more about forgiveness, but when I was 18, 100% revenge. Pure
but how many
revenge.
people wrong you nowadays where you're like, I need to either forgive them or get my revenge?
You don't know, mate. You don't know my life.
You're a radiologist, so a lot of people do hate you.
That is true. That is very true. Oh, that's true. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than the time you spend with other people. Depends who. Some people just... I don't want to spend time with you guys.
Yeah.
If I'm with my friends, then definitely I spend time with them. Disagree. You often put special effort into interpreting the real meaning or the message of a song or a movie. If I were to look into the meaning of all of the songs I listen to,
I don't think it'd be very deep.
No, I don't think it'd be very deep at all. When in a public place, you usually stick to quieter and less crowded areas. Depends how busy it is, man.
Yeah.
Like, in the UK, outside of London, it's never that busy. But mate, when you go to India, oh my god.
Well, then nothing is quiet and less crowded. Everything is crowded and noisy.
It's so busy. Especially when you go train stations.
Crossing the road, ooh, that's an effort.
It's not
That's
though.
difficult.
That's easy though. You just walk across.
No one ever stops. It's not like here where if you stand at the side of the road for long enough, someone will eventually just
they're
let
not
you
gonna
cross.
stop.
There, no one's. You could stand there for 3 hours. No one's gonna let you cross the road.
Of course not. People got places to go, man.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, you just walk.
Yeah.
You just
Walk,
walk
don't
across.
stop.
They'll go around you.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. I grew up in India, so easy, mate. So in the middle, I think. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until they become disappointed in you. What kind of
Quite a depressing thought, isn't
What
it?
kind of question is this? So yeah, they like me now, but it's only a matter of time before they think I'm a dick. That's mad. Do you reckon people actually think this sometimes?
If you have really low self-confidence and someone thinks highly of you, then you
Yeah.
might think, why do they think highly of me? It's only a matter of time until they realise
Yeah.
who I am.
That's quite depressing, actually. But yeah, that thought's never crossed my mind, so I'm gonna have to disagree with that strongly. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking conversation? I wish I did. So many times I'm on the tram and I just think, that person looks... What are they doing? Like, where are they going? What are they up to? I just,
Fair enough.
just haven't got that in me, mate. Maybe I should practice it. I wish I could, but I can't. You look after yourself first and others come in second. Like they say on the plane, put your oxygen mask on first.
Yeah. Go look after yourself first.
How are you going to look after others if you can't look after yourself? So agree with that. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you usually just end up doing what you feel like at any given moment. No.
No way.
Gotta stick to that routine, mate. Your emotions control you more than you control them.
Oof.
I control my emotions.
What kind of stoic would you be if you did that?
So I mean, that's a stupid question. I disagree with that, mate. By the way, guys, the next bit of the video is going to look a little bit different in the background. We had some technical difficulties filming the first time, which meant there was no audio recorded.
Yeah.
So we had to film it again.
And then Varun got really stressed about that fact and thought, I'm going to redecorate the whole of the living room, just so you don't get a bit confused why the next bit is going to look very different to what it looks like now and what it will look like after.
You ready?
Ready?
Ready to find out what you actually like?
I don't know. What if it tells him crazy?
Isn't this just what you do at work?
This is 90% psychiatry, yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
It's all work on microchips and brains and that.
Mate, chipping your brain soon.
Right, anyway, should we crack on with this?
You enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. I'd say I'm relatively extroverted.
I'm trying to think how to describe you. I wouldn't say you're not introverted,
No.
but I don't know if I'd say you're extroverted though.
No, I am somewhere in between. Big social occasions with loads of people aren't like my scene, but I do like social events.
Like with people like Indian weddings.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to be like, every now and again. Yeah, great, but not.
Yeah, I don't like Indian weddings. You go there, you don't know anyone. Oh, Beta, I haven't seen you since you were 10. You were this big. It's like, I don't know who you are.
The worst is when they expect you to know who they are.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like, look, Andy, I don't know you. I met you when I was 4. Like, I'm sure we had a great time at that time, but I don't know who you are.
I've moved on since then. I don't know about you,
I've not
but
seen you in over 20 years, so come on. I think maybe there. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas.
I feel like you do that.
Do I?
Well, either that or you're just a bit weird. You sit there sometimes, and I'm like, what's he thinking about?
But I don't think they're exploring unrealistic. A lot of it's just them thinking about football.
Listen, this ain't Chelsea, dog. It's Arsenal, yeah? The real team in London. The king of London, blood. You understand? We deserve that victory, blood, yeah? All them pundits, Sherwood, got your bumper club bed.
So stuff like, could we live on Mars? That's what I'm thinking when I'm looking at the question.
That's
Do
not-
I spend time sitting there thinking, oh, can we live on Mars?
That's not a question. Definitely can live on Mars.
I think these questions are vague. I'm gonna go with a slightly disagree. If a friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not to try and solve their problem. Depends what they're sad about. If my friend's pet has just died,
Yeah.
I can't solve the problem. They're sad because the pet's dead.
Get a new pet.
I think for me, if I think they're sad about something ridiculous, I'm not just gonna emotionally support them, I'm gonna be like, stop being silly.
Okay.
But if they're sad about something that like genuinely is something to be sad about, then I'd be emotionally supportive.
What's your first instinct though? Let's say I came here and said, Sanchit, I'd be fired from my job.
Why?
Just by you saying that, I feel like your first instinct isn't to emotionally support somebody.
I'd be like, what happened?
I suppose, yeah, you'd be quite... Sounds bad, but you'd be quite intrigued, like...
Yeah, I'd be like, how would you manage that?
What would your first instinct be
I'd be like, oh my god, what happened?
after that?
Depends what you answer me.
Oh, man, I think you're thinking this too much.
I think
just
I am.
just pick.
I feel like these questions are very vague. Probably say slightly agree then. People can rarely upset you. Yeah, I fully agree with that. Yeah.
So people can rarely upset you.
Yeah, I don't get upset. I think life's just not that deep.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you on this one.
People overcomplicate life. And I
Yeah.
think society nowadays and social media and everything overcomplicates life.
I think it does make it difficult. I think social media especially.
I mean, obviously I can be upset, but I've got to agree, people can rarely upset me.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that one.
You often rely on other people to be the ones to start a conversation and keep it going. I wouldn't go out and actively seek out conversation with people that I don't know.
You're not American. That's what Americans do.
Yeah, they're very like social.
So one of my really close friends from when I was younger lives in America now. So he moved to America at the same time I moved to England. And he came to visit me. I hadn't seen him in 10 years. We were 21 at this point. He was just telling me about, you know, he got this girl's number. He was texting me. I was like, oh, where did you meet her? The supermarket. I feel like that doesn't happen in this country. Can you imagine going to Tesco's? Can you imagine going to Tesco's in the milk aisle and just seeing some lady who you think is good looking, not knowing anything about her, and just going to be like, hi, how are you doing?
In this country, people wouldn't be receptive to that.
They think you're a psychopath.
Yeah, but in America, that's like normal. You
Yeah.
see it on TV, like movies and stuff, don't you? I would say probably, maybe slightly agree. You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone you met. Oh, I disagree. I don't like people not liking me. I need to be liked.
Why do you
But
care?
I don't think people really don't like me. I'm generally like relatively well liked as a person. I don't really have enemies. I'd put slightly disagree. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself
I can
without
answer this.
feeling bored.
I can answer this for you.
But
Disagree.
yeah, I could easily spend the weekend by myself.
I can imagine you just not leaving the house all weekend.
Yeah, it'd be easy.
And having a great time.
Yeah. This would be great.
Eating a block of cheese.
Oh mate, I love some cheese. Look, all I need is get me some football on the TV.
Okay.
Get me some cheese.
What cheese you getting?
Any.
What cheese you getting?
Blue cheese is my favourite cheese.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese, yeah. The stinky stuff. Alright, so fully disagree. I could easily do that. In your opinion, it is okay, sometimes okay, to step on others to get ahead in life. Is it okay, or do you have to do it?
So even if you think you have to do it,
Yeah.
you have to think it's okay to do it. Because why would you do something that you think is not okay? So it depends what the trade-off is.
Yeah.
Because you might think it's okay if the trade-off is massive. If I said to you, okay, Sanchit, I'll give you £1,000 to screw with your best mate and he'll never talk to you again.
Not for. That's the thing, I won't do it for £1,000.
Yeah, but then if I said to you, Sanchit, I'll give you £10 million to screw with your best mate and he'll never speak to you again.
That becomes tough.
So you would do it?
I don't think so.
£100 million.
I think I'd have too much guilt. So I'd say maybe slight. I'll say neutral. I don't think I'd fall on either side on this one. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. Yeah. I wouldn't cry in front of anyone.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I can imagine you crying.
I'll do it so.
I'm emotionally stunted. But why do you not cry in front of other people?
I think it makes you feel vulnerable, and you don't want to feel vulnerable in front of a lot of people or
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah,
It's quite a raw emotion. So if you're gonna cry, I think most people would not want to cry in front of other people. So I strongly agree that I wouldn't cry. I wouldn't let myself cry in front of others. But it's probably not the right thing to do. I feel like you should feel comfortable enough to cry in front of anyone. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. Hell no. Hell no. I gotta plan it all out. So yeah, I disagree strongly.
See results. So you are an anonymous protagonist.
Yes.
ENFJA. Role diplomat. Strategy people mastery. Alright, I'm already losing faith in this.
You're an assertive logistician. ISTJA.
Mate, I'm 65% introverted apparently.
That's quite introverted.
That's mad. I think I disagree with that actually.
You can't.
Fact is it?
Yeah.
Facts.
Fact.
What's yours?
53% extroverted.
70% observant.
Ooh,
that's me.
You've really gone one way with that. I am the opposite. I'm 58% intuitive. Again, it's kind of in the middle. I could quite easily go the other
You're just
way.
a bland guy, mate.
I really am.
You're Nando's, mango and lime.
I mean, I do eat hot Nando's, so.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're a big boy. Yeah, I can't handle that hot, I'll be honest.
You lived in India for most of your life. You don't eat spicy food there?
Jalebi. A little bit of
Okay.
sweet.
You can't just eat jalebi.
Yeah, you can. Trust me, you can.
What do you think our personalities indicate in terms of jobs? Yours is very much planning, knowing what's going on, sticking to habits. You sound like an accountant.
Maybe a judge. I like the idea of being a judge.
Well, it says logistics.
Order! Military officers, lawyers, judges,
police officers, detectives.
detective.
That's quite out of the box.
I'm happy with this, mate. What do you reckon you'll get? Politician?
Yeah, potentially.
Preeti Patel over here.
Altruistic careers like social and religious work, teaching, counselling, and advising of all sorts of popular avenues. I did say I would be interested in becoming a teacher, but I think...
I can imagine you being a teacher as well.
Yeah, I think I'd really like... But I don't think teachers get paid enough.
No, they don't. So, now we're going to find out what celebrities we're like.
Politicians, no. Barack.
Sean Connery.
Ben Affleck.
Wait,
Emma Stone.
Matthew McConaughey. This is quite good.
Yeah, it is quite a good mix of...
I mean,
celebrities.
we start off with Barack Obama. You're not going to get better than that.
Yeah, true.
Michael Jordan.
I quite like my celebrities.
I can't think of anyone who is less like Michael Jordan than you. You're not athletic. You're not tall. You're not really ruthless.
We both excel at what we do, which is helping people.
What are you excelling at?
Helping people.
Mate, you're not helping no one.
I'm helping all these people watching this show right now.
Right.
Should we see who you are?
The Queen! Sigmund Freud! Oh, is he the one who...
Obsessed with your mum.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he the one who thinks you want to go back into your mum's?
Yeah, loads of really creepy stuff.
Jeff Bezos.
A few billionaires here, don't you?
Yeah, making peas, mate. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'll take that. Just don't need to look at any more, but I'm happy now.
Should we finish off with Disney characters?
Yeah, why not?
At the crux of it, Disney characters are all about emotions and feelings.
Yeah, that's not me.
And that-
Who's that bird? In Lion
Zazu.
King? Zazu, yeah. Likes rules, loyal, hierarchy. Oh yeah, nah. How am I Cogsworth? I'm the clock from Beauty and the Beast.
I don't think the movie changes if you get rid of him. But the thing is, you're not great at timekeeping. Alright, let's see what I am.
You can't be worse than that.
I'm a Mufasa! Ah!
I'm kind of glad I'm not Zazu now though, because that'd be in your little...
You'd be my son's servant.
Would I rather be Zazu than Cogsworth? So I think what we've learned from this whole experience is that, as we already knew, personality tests
Oh,
are
really
absolutely
accurate. What? We'll leave a link down below in the description box to the site that we used for our personality test. So just have a go yourselves and comment down below with what personality you get and let us know if you're the same as us.
If you get Cogsworth, please comment down below, so I know I'm not alone.
I think you will be alone. You're unique.
Thanks, mate. Anyway, on that note, see you guys next time.
See ya.